Alright, so this video's title is Be the Man and Let the World Catch Up to You. This is a pretty simple concept that I first learned from Greg Plitt. He was such a big inspiration to me. And he talks about get the mind right first and the body will follow in the way of body transformation and getting ripped, right? And basically the idea is that you repeat the actions that gets people the title, right? So, for example, everyone wants to be, I'm talking about Greg Plitt, he says everyone wants to be a ranger, everyone wants to be a fitness model, everyone wants to be a YouTuber, whatever the fuck, right? Everyone wants the title, but most of the people aren't willing to do what it took to get the title, right? Let's say you want to be a champion MMA fighter, kickboxer. If he asks you, hey man, do you want to be a champion boxer? You're like, yeah man, I want to be a champion boxer, fuck yeah. But then if he told you, hey, to be the champion boxer, you must work out 3 times every day, plus wake up super early, go on like a 1 hour run every day, plus work out 3 times every day. And you suddenly like, actually, I don't really want to do that, but can I still be the champion? The answer is no, right? It's like you want to be a super fit, you want to be shredded, you want to be a fitness model. That means that you need to get on a strict diet and workout plan and do your cardio religiously, even though you don't feel like it, right? You cannot cheat on your diet, you cannot eat any extra food. It must be like military discipline, waking up early, all that stuff. You know, maybe you look at like super in shape guys, like, oh, I want to look like that, man. But there's like, oh, you can't eat burgers or pizzas for a year straight, and you have to do cardio every day. You have to work out every day. You can be like, I don't know if I want to do that. Then like you cannot be the guy. So when we say about be the man first and let the world catch up, meaning is that let's say you are like maybe fat right now or you're not in the best shape, but then you start a diet, right? You get on a workout plan, maybe, you click my link, you get my one-to-one coaching, yeah? And then I give you a diet plan, that's like the best plan ever. And then you get on the diet plan, right? And then you do the plan perfectly, you execute it, mwah, magnificent. You've done it great. But then one day later, you've done the actions that the fucking man in your mind would do, your ideal self would do. Still no results, right? The world still sees you the same. Nothing has changed, right? You've literally done the thing that, let's say you look like a fitness model, you were shredded, you still did the same thing, yet no one has caught up to it yet, right? But you do these actions day in and day out. You maybe do these actions like a year straight, maybe 3 months, 4 months straight, and then boom, 4 months later, you look like a cover model. It's like everyone's like clapping, oh my god, wow, how did you do it? You must have great genetics. But it's like, no, I did the same things that my fat version did. I just did it like for 4 months straight. And sometimes it is that simple. Let's say you want to write a novel, you want to write a book. On day one, let's say you sit down, you write 500 words. Now, we could argue we're like kind of extremist people, would probably spend like 4 hours writing a book and we probably finish it in a month. But let's say the average guy, okay? I mean, you and I, you probably aren't the type of people who just wake up, oh, I'll write 30 minutes every day. No, we probably just write for like 4 hours every day. But anyway, regardless, my point is, you write 500 words every day, right? On the last day, on the day that it takes to finish the book, you're still gonna write 500 words, but now you have a book. The world like caught up to you. Oh, this motherfucker wrote a book, but you did the same actions, right? Or let's talk about being a YouTuber. I upload every day, right? The big channels, they upload every day. I do the same actions that they do. And if you look at my personality compared to theirs, yeah, maybe I could talk better, I could relate to you better. Of course, I have like improvement needed in certain areas, but like I kind of have like an on-screen persona, I have it, right? You watch me, you're like, oh yeah, this guy's a YouTube personality. I'm doing the same actions, and a year from now, I'm still gonna do the same actions, but I'm gonna have more subs. So now the world looks at me uploading a video every day. It's talking about the same topics that I will talk about a year from now. The world doesn't care. The world doesn't acknowledge that I'm the fucking man, that I'm a fucking G. The world's like, oh, this guy's just trying to want to be entrepreneur or whatever, right? But a year from now, let's say I have like 10K 50K. Let's dream big. I have like 100K subs. The world now is like, oh my god, he's so disciplined. He makes videos every day. How could he do it? He gets so many views. He's making so much money. It's like, motherfucker, I'm doing the same things that I was doing a year from now. Right? Because in my mind, I am the fucking man right now. I'm doing the same things that I would need to do a year from now. Does that make sense? I want to look like fucking Rambo. I want to fucking have an amazing body. I'm doing cardio every day. I'm eating clean every day. Actually, I'm tracking it behind me so you could check it. And I work out 5 days a week. I'm still going to do the same things a year from now, but I will look marginally better because I would have done it for like a year more straight, right? It's literally that simple. You just today it's hard. The hard step is becoming the man when you're a fat slob. The hard step is like acting like you are a fitness model when you have a fucking bubble gut. Because every time you look in the mirror, it's like, wait, I don't look like a fitness model. I'm not a fitness model. I was like, what the fuck? What am I doing? No. The way we actually circumvent that is that, like, if you were like, oh, I'm a fitness model, oh yeah, and then you act like it, and then you check the mirror and you see Slavic gut, like, you have to be delusional to think that you are a fitness model, right? But if you associate your actions with the actions of the top guys, that the guys you look up to, and you do the same actions, then you won't be delusional. I am on the exact meal plan, the diet plan, the workout plan that the like 10% body fat version of would be on, but I'm like, what, 15% body fat right now. It's like, it's the same plan. Yeah, maybe the calories will be a bit lower, cardio will be a bit more, but it's pretty much the same things, right? In my mind, I am the fucking man, right? And the world just has to catch up. The world just has to understand, oh, this motherfucker's doing this every day. Oh, he's a YouTuber. The world just has to understand, like, that I'm a successful musician, which I'm not, but, like, I just do the same things every day. The world has to eventually be like, oh, yeah, give this fucker the results he desires. Give this fucker success. It kind of is that simple. Let's say, like, you want to be successful and you're like, they use like A grades in America. You're like an F student. You want to be an A student. If you just did the actions that the A student did, meaning like you study for hours every day, you stay late in the library, you I know I'm not. I was a shit student. I don't know how people study, but you get my point. You do those actions, and maybe you do them for two months straight. You will be an A student. The hard part is where you do the actions, but you still are like the fucking shit muncher, right? The hard part is you want to be a businessman, but then like you start 7 different businesses and they'll fail, which like I did. I had like a video editing agency, I had a drop shipping business, I had like my own thrift store. Let me think what else I did. I had my own merch clothes store. I had like music courses. They all fucking fail. The hard part is still like going, yep, I'm a successful entrepreneur. And here's like the motivational thing, right? Like we know that they're like the fourth dimension. If we were a fourth dimensional creature, we know that like we could basically travel towards time, right? We know that like, okay, the fourth dimension is time, and time is kind of relative if we go into physics and whatnot, right? Like there exists some entities or some shit that could bend time, right? So that means that the future self of me that like accomplished everything he wanted already exists anyway. Just because I am a 3-dimensional creature, I just haven't gotten to that time yet. So like, I'm already a fucking successful YouTuber anyway. It just hasn't happened in this point of time. But if I had a time machine, I went back into the future because I am putting in the work every day. That version of me literally exists right now. Like, he does exist. I just, like, because I'm a 3-dimensional creature, I'm not there yet. Like, I haven't experienced that time yet. So, like, be fucking motivated because that version of you that is successful already exists. Now, you might not be confident like me, but like, oh, I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't make it. But here's the thing. There's like quantum quantum physics theory that states that every alternate version of reality exists. There exists like infinite number of realities. So how do you know you are not in the reality where like you're successful, where you've achieved your goals? How do you fucking know that, right? So this should just give you some motivation. I know what I'm talking about. It's like some hippie bullshit. But when you think about it, like there already is a version that is the version you want to be right now. It exists in fucking universe. Maybe not in our universe, not in our time, but it 100% exists. Do you understand that? There exists a version of me that like already is a YouTuber and is like and has like a lot of personal training clients, is fucking rich and whatnot. That's living in London and like fucking has his own successful band and all that. And for me, I believe that it's this reality. I just have to put in the work and then I just have to let time do its thing. I already am the fucking man in my head and I believe in it. And here's the thing, maybe you don't believe in yourself, right? But if you truly believed in yourself, without a doubt, that you would be successful, your actions would like you would act differently, right? Your actions would lead to you being more successful because you believe it will lead to success. Like imagine, I've talked about this before, literally probably a video before. Like imagine approaching a girl thinking, oh, I'll get rejected, versus like, oh yeah, she's already my girlfriend. Vastly different results, right? So the way you act, your state of mind literally affects how you interact with the world, how you get results. So it's time you fucking believe that you are the fucking man, because you are, right? Just because right now you don't see the fruits of your labor doesn't mean like it's not gonna happen. Like imagine every day your actions is like planting a tree. The seed is fucking there, and it would be stupid to think that if every day you water the tree wouldn't grow. As long as the tree has water and good soil and sunlight, it's gonna fucking grow. Yeah, it's slow, maybe you don't realize it, but a year, 2 years from now, you come there, it's like, oh, the tree's fucking growing, it's happening, it is a reality. You just have to get through the period where you can't even see the tree like sprout up, and once you see like the tiny tree branch or whatever the fuck, I don't know how I'm not a biologist, you're like, oh, you start to believe, and after that, this shit gets fucking easy. And this shit gets fucking easy. So believe that you are the man and align yourself with the actions that is needed to become the fucking man. Let's say you want to be an Olympist. Olympists fucking train every day for hours. It's grueling. If you can do the workouts that the Olympists can do, you will be an Olympian. You'll be like an athlete. It's that simple. If the top athletes, if like you want to be a great basketball player, you study Michael Jordan's life, you find out that the guy has optimized his diet, the guy is in the court every day. Literally, I read the book Relentless and they said that Michael Jordan was the first to arrive to the basketball court for practice and last to leave. If you just identify yourself with the actions of Michael Jordan, you train 2 times a fucking day, you are going to be a legend in the NBA. Like, it's inevitable. There is no other option unless you like train super dumb, right? Which you can be fixed. I'm assuming you're not stupid and like you actually have a training plan and whatnot. You do this smartly. It's like you already are the fucking man. The world just has to catch up with you, right? All right. So that's the message, man. Be the man first. Let the world catch up to you. That is my message. So that's today's video. Subscribe to the channel. Links below so you can give me money so that, you know, I become rich and successful and sexy, and then I'll fly off to Dubai, and then and I'll fly off to a beach and I can finally sell my $997 dropshipping course. Don't worry, I'm never gonna do that. Fuck dropshipping. Fuck. If I ever sell a course for $997, I might though, right? I might, if the information is that. At least I can guarantee you I'm never gonna like fucking scam my fans and fly off to Dubai or whatever. Alright, subscribe. YouTube thinks you like this video. Links below. See you later. I upload every day. Click the bell button. Bye bye.